So I should literally be banned from public transport, especially buses. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, HerwiththeRoseTattoo. So for today's video, I'm going to tell you about a ridiculous bus journey that I went on and why I should be banned from public transport. So this is not the first time something like this has happened to me, but this is the most recent, so the one that I remember the most about and probably the most eventful one that has happened to me so far. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory so you know why I was going on the bus in the first place. So me and my friend had just moved in together. My friend was 9 months pregnant and about to pop her baby out at any given point. And when we moved into our house, it had no heating, it was broken, we had no hot water, nothing. So we arranged for the heating guy to come out and fix it. He then just gave us electric heaters, so we were just in one room together with these electric heaters going because we didn't have enough to heat more than one room, so we were literally living in one room. They then said that they was going to book us in for a heating guy to come out, and the night before he was going to come out, I missed the last bus home. So I ended up staying at my friend's house. I called my housemate to tell her that I wasn't coming home. She told me that she wasn't going to be there for the heating guy, so to make sure that I was going to be at home on time because she had a very important meeting to go to. I promised her I'd be 100% home in time for this guy. I would get up really early and make sure I was home well in time so that I was definitely there for him. So the next day I woke up, I was well in time. I had about 4 hours to get home before this guy was going to turn up. So I went to the bus stop. Now from Leighton Buzzard to Bletchley there are two buses, and there's one, the 70 and the 78. One goes to the lakes where I lived at the time, and the other one goes straight to the stadium and misses out the lakes, literally goes straight past it. There's no bus stop near it that you can get off, it's literally just straight past. Can't walk back either because it's a main road and you will literally get run over. People are mad around there. So I asked someone at the bus stop which one it is that goes to the stadium and which one stops at the lakes, and she said it was the 78 that stops at the lakes. I didn't think that she was lying in any way. I didn't think about it. 78 turned up. When I got on the bus, I asked the bus driver anyway to double check. I said, "Are you going past the lakes?" Now he smirked at me and said, "Yeah, I'm going past the lakes." Now I didn't think anything of this and got on the bus as normal, and as we're coming up to the point where he should turn to go into the lakes, he goes straight past. So I go to the bus driver, "Hey, I thought you said that you would stop at the lakes." And he said, "I did just go past the lakes." You funny fucker. Great. I thought about it, no point arguing. I'm not that much of a morning person anyway. I don't really like speaking to people in the morning, so I let it go. I could not be bothered. Whatever. If you want to be a funny fucker, you carry on being a funny fucker. I thought, it's not that bad. I'll get off at the stadium and I'll get the number 1 bus back to the lakes. It's not that big a deal. I've still got loads of time. No problem. So I get to the stadium, I get off, and about 10 minutes later, another bus comes up, stops. It says out of service, but people are still on it and people are still getting on it and still getting off it. So I decided to get on and ask if it's the number 1 bus. I say, "Is this the number 1 bus?" And he says, "Yes, but we're out of service at the moment because," get this, "the bus is too noisy." The bus is too noisy, okay? Whatever. I say, "Okay, when's the next bus coming?" And he says, "It should be along soon." Now it is freezing cold. It is the middle of winter at this point. I'm cold, I want to go home, and I'm sick of waiting at bus stops. I'm sick of bus drivers. So I say to him, "When you say should be," and he goes, "Yeah, probably. But when you say probably," so he's now realised that I'm not going to just let him go and that he needs to look up the time of this next bus that's coming. He looks up and realises the next bus isn't for another hour and turns to me and the other guy that's trying to get on the bus, says, "Okay, just jump on." So we've got on the bus, we're sitting there, and I'm starting to realise that this bus is going a really weird journey. It's not going the way that number 1 normally goes, and I'm starting to get slightly worried. It now gets onto the A5 and starts heading towards Leighton Buzzard, which is where I've just come from, and I've realised that this is not the number 1 bus, it's the number 150 bus, and it's going straight back to the place that I started out in the bloody first place. So all in all, it has basically taken me about 3 hours to turn up at the place that I started, or actually down the road from where I first started. Where I first got on the bus, I was then down the road outside Costa Coffee, and that took me 3 hours to get a 2-minute walk journey. I've now given up on getting on any bus at this point and called my friend and said, please bail me out, come pick me up and take me home. I haven't got a lot of time. I'm panicking at this point because I promised my friend I need to get home. She's about to pop a baby out and bring a newborn home to a house with no heating. I need to get home, please come pick me up. And luckily my friends are so lovely, they come and got me, took me home, and I literally got through my door, put the kettle on, and the guy knocked on the door. I was so lucky. I had literally about 2 minutes spare before he knocked on my door, and I would have been in so much trouble with my friend. She does not know any of this story, so if she ever sees this, she's gonna know that I almost missed the heating guy. So basically my moral to this story is 1, don't take anyone's word for anything. 2, be more clear when you ask questions so that they can't come back with sarky answers like, haha, I did go past it. And 3, always have a backup plan and have friends that can drive that will bail you out if you're going to get on public transport. This is one of my really stupid things that I've done, and I don't know why this shit happens to me. I'm always terrible on buses. This is before I moved to London, and I will say that London public transport is brilliant and it's not the same. I've never had any problems on London transport really. Buses in London are amazing. I think they're great. So this is nothing to do with them. It's more to do in the countryside, outside London, anywhere outside of London. I am useless on public transport. So yeah, try not to do that. Try to drive if I'm going to go anywhere. If anything like this has happened to you guys, then please let me know in the comments. Please let me know that I am not the only one that this sort of thing happens to. This was my first ever Storytime video. So if you did like it, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Press the bell at the side so you know when these videos are coming out. This was part of my 100-day vlog challenge. If you want to get involved in the 100-day vlog challenge, then please click the link in the description below to the Facebook group and join our family. We are all very supportive of each other. I've also put everyone else who's doing the 100-day vlog challenge in the description below. So make sure you go check out their channels, subscribe, like their videos, comment as well. There's some great stuff coming out and you would be missing out if you didn't go have a look. So that is it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah! Lots of love. Bye.